We are live now, so that's good. It's definitely been a while. Oh, you just stalled out immediately. Still stalled out. Maybe I need just another engine. I had not tested anything. Some more horsepower from a different era. Unless this one needs missing a spring. That one's coupler does not compatible. Okay. Couplers. Someone's getting a bent plow. So I'm not sure how well that works. That one's also missing a spring, I think. No? Yes. I don't know. Early 2000s are hard. Right. Now there's a down tree. Oh no. We've got a runaway locomotive. Doing good. And the rail locomotive. And the railed caboose. Woohoo. Okay. Well, I guess in that case we'll let you. Let's see. It's not like my switches. Got 3 people watching. That's good. I don't know how to keep this entertaining. So, questions and answers. I don't know. I'll be up at Sumter this weekend. Is there the brakeman on our train? And probably a caboose host as well. The yard is empty. We got a derailment already. Yeah, okay. I had not previously tested all this. Energizer doesn't seem too fun. Oh, it was working just fine. It's derailing over there. Now it's stuck in the tunnel. Hooray. And you're derailed. I didn't fix you. Smoky and it's getting warm. Oh. Coaches has lost a coupler. She managed that. Oh yay, the locomotive stalled. Different engine. As much as it is fun to have big steam, I don't think that one wants to work. Let's try something crappy like you. And if this one doesn't work, I'll try the other one. Then I'll keep going until I find one that does work. Immediately a short circuit. Woohoo. Don't even touch it. It's hard going. Seems all's going well. Am I able to see any of the chat? Currently can't see anything. Why don't you want to pull it? There's the comments. Alright. Well, that's good. Everything seems to be working. And some minor struggles. There's a few different locomotives, but... Just trying to find one that can pull the 7-car train up to 4% grade. Not going too well. Wait. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a good while. So a lot that's changed on the layout. A lot that's changed in life. Guess like I'll just do this how I've done my past live streams. If there's a locomotive you want to see run, just request it. And I'll get it out and play with it for a little bit. Plenty to pick from. No one can disagree that you can never have too much stuff. Trains are what you need. Always. Helping set up at the first Southwest Idaho train show. I'm a employee of Boise Junction Trains, and helping him out with all of his repairs and just other shop stuff. So I'll be going there Friday, helping set up for the show, just making sure everything's nice, and then I'll also be going there Saturday and Sunday and selling a few boxes of stuff I don't use anymore. All of that's in a different area. I have some of my own model trains on display. It'll be me and a friend are setting up a G-scale loop, so I'll be running a few G-scale items. Probably a little bit of HO. I lost a few cars, so that's good. A lot hasn't changed on the layout. I haven't touched that hillside in a year. I've touched some of this up, but getting ready to do some more. That's the wrong controller. It's a dunk. But a little bit of scenery going. Nothing too fancy. You got a little Ford dealership. Other stuff going on. Nothing too fancy, unfortunately, but this layout's only 7 years old. No, that's only 6 years old, not 7. Oh, there's the problem. Maybe it popped out. Slowly trying to readapt some scenes, change them up. Work on small things here and there. Keeping myself busy between a job. Well, I had 3 jobs at one point, but quit the other 2. I'm now doing a full-time one, helping out at Boise Junction, volunteering on a railroad, and trying to balance life as well. So, almost every weekend I'm gone out of town or something. We're expecting quite a bit out of this year's train show. We got the Sumter Valley Railroad coming, the Nevada Northern Railway coming. We hopefully will have Narcoa, the speeder rally people coming. Maybe we'll have a full-scale speeder as well. Well, we'll have at least one from a friend of mine. But we'll have a G-scale display. Another one of my friends is putting on a Lego display. We'll have the Twin Falls Train Shop, Boise Junction. We'll have several different model railroad displays. Both the Conwell Model Railroad Club, who's hosting this event, along with we've got your TCA O-scalers, and along with just a bunch more. There's going to be a bunch of clinics. I'm not sure what they all are going to be on, but there'll be some model railroad clinics up in the front of the area. There's a small food court in the back. For all of you. Hopefully a good first show. Will be a raffle layout that the club and I've been pitching into my building. It's a simple 4x8 layout. That'll be raffled off with two train sets. Yeah, the layout comes with 2 trains and then all the sceneries. Well, some basic scenery and then it's just functional and all that. So that'll be a good raffle item for when you come to the show. Be selling some of my trains, and other people will definitely be selling theirs. Well, I guess as we go through this stream, if you want to request any trains to run, I got enough to do whatever. So, well, almost whatever. You can do different eras. You can do passenger freight. Yeah. This yard's pretty empty. I guess I could start filling it up with some other trains. Conrail is fixed, yes. And there goes that, but whatever. Conrail locomotive is fixed. It had a small decoder issue as well as a small electrical issue. But Conrail is fixed and we can get that running. Guess I could probably take the Santa Fe off and run a Norfolk Southern / Conrail train. Run out of space to put stuff, even though I'm getting rid of 3 boxes of trains. So. It's always an ongoing battle. There we go. Alright. Well, still try to check the comments. They don't load half the time, but yeah, the vertical shorts do get more views, but I honestly don't care too much about them. YouTube shorts seem a little too overpowered. The main reason I've gotten to 2,000 this month is one of my videos has gotten 1.2K subscribers from it. And so to me, YouTube Shorts seems almost like cheating nowadays, even though that's the only thing I've been uploading for a while. It almost doesn't feel quite earned. You know, the video that had blown up, I did spend quite a bit of money driving down there to go see the big boy. So I'm pretty close on to getting a grand total of 1 million subscribers. Well, not subscribers, a million views combined on the channel. So it's the next milestone. I'm only a few thousand away from that. It's really close. Yeah, the vertical live streams they do pop up quite a lot more in my feed. You can keep leaving comments on what random trains you want to see. We got UP Heritage Units. I haven't even got 1996 out of its box, but we got 50s, 60s, some steam locomotives down there. That abomination. Oh, there's derailment. Yep. There you go. Nice. I don't know what it derailed on. Typically it's been the trees back there. First. Okay. Shoot back in reverse. Yeah, I got several different trains I've been collecting. It's been a journey. These two are currently being fixed right now. Got a few different things you could be running. I got a few bits of N scale. I mean, that little dink. I'm gonna get a Jupiter here soon to go with my HO scale ones. And those are getting repaired because Bachmann. HO's not that big. And yes, it's a problem, but it's also a solution. My problem with N scale is how common these little things are. There are like 5 of them now. Collecting models is fun and easy, and it's an Athearn. bucks an afternoon. You only get a few models, and then they just keep growing. It's only been about 7 years of progress right now. You know, yeah. It's still a problem of too many boxes. I almost got an MTH one. I don't have one at all either. So I have a bunch of Mahanos, Mantua. There's a few other brands that started with an M that I have, but I don't have MTH yet. I almost got a Montana Rail Link Ace, though. Oh. Yeah, and I took it out of context. But yeah, I got the Athenace. It's nice that you have a model of it, 1943 as well. Get these ones out of their box. There's a pretty one. Just the main line, but looks nice. Oh, the Conrail engine you see here, I got brand new for only $100 with sound and all that, and it's for model train stuff. It is a Bachmann, and so it's already failed on me once. But I haven't really bought any expensive models. The last thing I bought was, I think that thing only cost me $120 since I got a dealership discount on it. But it's a proto, Walther's proto engine that I've been modifying to make look like the one out in Bliss that you see all the time on a road trip. Gave it sound, and then the sound decoder fried, but it was already a broken decoder. So didn't pay anything for it. train crash. The switch was lined improperly for this direction. There we go. Switch realigned. Yeah, I got this one here for $100. That one was 75. That one was 100 brand new, and that's a Genesis. That one I basically got for 50. The Sound BLI one was 110. There's those two, but those don't really count. Yeah, that's a Sound 2000 for $100. That one was free. Perks of train stores, or working at a train store. That one there is like $30 DCC. That one was 25 plus a $10 decoder. Yeah. Most of my collection I've gotten over the last year and a half from being at a train store. Oh, he took out the signal. Bridge. Must have tipped over. Like that. Alright. Over there now. Yeah. I'd gotten this one for $80. It was a brand new Walthers. And then some other brass stuff. And most of my stuff I buy at a train show when it's nice and cheap. Or when it's nice and cheap online. Such as this Sound for $100. But you can find some decent ones if you look hard enough. I think my collection right now totals to about $10,000 worth of crap, but most of it was cheap. Yeah. I started with Bachmann as well. And kept buying more and more Bachmann. Like that one there was a $25 DCC one, and then just kept finding more Bachmanns. They kind of invade after a little bit. Atlas has got a good drive, not the best of detail. Yeah, there's another Bachmann engine. Yeah, here's your Atlases. They like to share a lot of the same parts. So I don't know why those fuel tanks almost need to swap spots. But it's a beautiful SD35, which aren't common. Never were. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. We'll put it in the sell pile. It's a pile of junk. For the most part. It's Tyco shell on an Athearn frame. So we'll put it here with the rest of the for sale at the train show. So, yeah, good. Quite a few things in here. Bunch of mostly freight cars and mostly just garbage that I don't use. Got some passenger cars. Yeah. I guess I could probably get this one out and test run it. I haven't done that yet. So I'll set that down for half a second. This train in here I needed to test. I'll just go take the whole box over. Yeah. Most of it's, like I said, some junk. But A lot of older cars as well. So, old Athens Santa Fe's. Might keep this one just because it's an American Flyer. I own a little bit of it. So. Let's keep digging through this bin. Alright, here's what I needed to test. It's another Bachmann engine. I'm gonna try and sell it. It's all of its cars here. I'll test this out real quick. Okay. I got boxes similar to this. So. Take this engine off. I've grown a golf ball collection. It's always good. Let's stop that for a few seconds. A lot of my rolling stock I had found connections for, and so that's how I get most of it. It's from friends. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll test this thing out. I might just throw it with a few other set pieces to make it a full train set again, but other than that, I'll probably sell it for like 80 or 100 bucks. I'm not entirely sure what I can get out of it, but it's kind of fun. I like the wire tie downs, and you got a missile. Alright, it does work. So that's nice. Just go ahead and mute the Conrail. It doesn't sound too bad for a Bachmann. The caboose is missing a coupler, but the cabooses only really need one coupler, so. Oh, well, there's a problem. Coupler pin's too low. And the depressed bulkhead. Well, not bulkhead, just depressed flat. Right there. Yeah, it droops down. So I have to do a little bit of work on this thing. Oh, and then your springs failed on the caboose. Nice. Alright, let's run another engine. I'll take NS off as well. Probably best to set some stuff down. Pretty sure this is just standard DC. Yep, it is. That's good. That goes a little crazy. '96 with 95? Oh. 96 is slow compared to the compared to at least the, yeah. Well, dunk. Probably what? Well, what happened? Oh, we got a plow muncher. 96's plow drips a little too low for my layout. That's derailed. And there's the short circuit. Alright. Yeah, it's an aftermarket plow, so. But, see, it's basically touching the rail. So, that won't work. Yeah, it's literally touching the rail. It's got lots of give to it though. So I guess I could try running it the other way. With 96 trail. 95 BR liter. Back here. Make it. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly touches, but it's close enough it doesn't like it. Going back around. Do a big shove move. Might tack on a few more cars. There's your connection. Alright. See, what locomotive was it that I had that always had its plow get stuck? Might have been one of the AC-44s. No, it was a Bachmann-Ace, that's right. Fixed it. Hopefully it doesn't detach now. Such a fancy train. Problem. What, you want a heritage unit leading it? Swap it out with another. Well, I can add another one to it. Let's give it more horsepower. Lane, is this a better train? Is this a better consist for you? Yes. The one at Bliss works, and then of course my model works. I tried to give it a sound decoder, it didn't quite like it, so it blew itself up, but it's still got DCC, and it's a Walthers Proto that I've been modifying. Still need to give it spark arresters and other similar junk, but or other accompanying junk, I should say, not similar. Alright, well, let's add some more horsepower to this thing for no reason whatsoever. I was down in Ogden yesterday, actually, and took a weekend trip down to Utah. I guess this train's only gonna have yellow and white sills on it, so... Well, red and yellow. Red and white sills, yeah. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say. There, now we got some sound. Yeah, 6000. Add a DPU. Alright, let me grab a dummy unit. I don't know how well this one will work. It's kind of stiff. Oh, missed the coupler. There it goes. Alright. Here's a dummy unit. Oh, you detached. Oh, there you. I'm just gonna keep adding locomotives, I guess. There's a DPU. It's already derailed. Okay, I guess the DPU failed us, so that's great. Yeah, TPU got derailed. Let's try again. Try a different name. This one's by Kato instead of Ather. Well, Dad back. Nice. Try and get that tensioning just right. So it doesn't straight line on us. Slower engine, I'm not sure how that shit can. You're not being too happy. It's definitely being dragged along. Hopefully we don't get a string line. It's only 18 radius curve. Yeah, my controller can handle a lot of DC engine. Now let's make it slightly bigger. Add another few engines. DPU got relocated. Union Pacific has owned the Nampa sub since, well, you had the OSL, which was a subsidiary of Union Pacific. They were contracted to build the line by UP, so it was always Union Pacific that has owned it. That's why you see 616, it says OSL under the tender, but, well, OSL underneath the number of the locomotive, but the tender still said Union Pacific on it. I'm using a Tech 2 controller. It's one I've had for years, and it hasn't failed me. I got Tech 2 and then a different version of it. And that. Plug back in my lights. There we go. See how long it lasts. Get a little darker. They don't like running for too long, unfortunately. I need to get a separate controller just for my lights. It basically cause a small power outage ever so often. Yeah, you got that one that's sitting there. A few others. That one must have burnt out. And there goes the lights. They're gone now. Still need to wire up the upper half of this and add in another switch machine. The AC6000 only ran in reverse, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. I'm not sure. If it's running in reverse and that's the opposite of how it's doing it, that's just because it did. Also, that's good speed matching. The AC6000 is Oregon Trains, along with the 1996. This AC44 here is his. We got a few other small engines hiding down in here. A Gevo that needs fixed. Yeah, I think that's all that's in here still. Yeah. So, fix the Gevo. All that stuff. I haven't gotten around to it. And then that just slapped some couplers back on it. It doesn't have the dummy plugs put in it. It's currently sitting in that SP engine. Some dummy units. Another AC6000 there. Slap you on the front of this for even more fun and more sounds. The controller's getting slightly toasty. The light's definitely dimmer than normal. There's only a few amps going into this. You're not kicking into gear, which means you've just been sliding the whole round. Good job. And 70M derailed. Good job. That just tells me that it slowed down enough, and then AC6000 didn't couple back into it properly. But it's fine. Probably take a few units off. Make the train slightly smaller. Do an all BNSF train or something else. Boxcar in the way. There we go. Yeah, put it off the shelves, and so now I have to relocate everything. But alright. Do this a little more. mess over here. Doing this for an hour now. What train should I run on the upper loop now? What's the second train I run right now, dude? I can run multiple trains at a time. Or should we run up on this track here? Well, probably wind up ending the stream here in like 30 minutes or so. Probably at the 2-hour mark. It's good. Waking up at 4 a.m. for a full-time job is always good. I do get paid well, so hopefully I'll spend quite a bit of money at the show this year. For too long. And I am working on those full-length videos. I got about 400 of them I need to get out still, but they'll be coming real shortly here. Within the next week or two. Start uploading a few of them. So where's that request for Grand Trunk? Some more. DCC. Being wood chip, I don't have right now, but that's beyond that. Sitting around here, so sitting over at Oregon Trains' house, Lane's house. I guess I'll just run it with some SP1s instead. I recently got their Intermountain, well, some Intermountain cars and then a old wood kit, which Exact Rail was produced in plastic. Do one hopper and a few other cars. Function of that and that. Where to go? There's something wrong with its decoder. If that's the case, that's unfortunate. There it goes. Give it a little encouragement. Use some wood chip hoppers with this. I got 5 wood chip hoppers now. 4 tall ones and then another, that's a 40-foot car. One BN, 1 Northern Pacific, and then 3 SVs. This Grand Trunk unit, I have renumbered it to the same one down at Bliss of 4517. Given it relocated its beacon and done a whole bunch of other small detail changes. You know, give it a new horn and then custom build some spark arresters. And then after that, I just gotta basically weather it all up. But a lot of the parts came correct from Proto, including the square fuel tank. So, yeah. Steven got the PTC antenna pre-installed in the right spot. So, overall, it's coming along here pretty good. Gave it a new uncoupling, well, repainted a few parts that weren't correct, like the uncoupling lever. Gave it some extra knuckles, detail parts, and then just where its old beacon would have been, it's got the platform still, but beacon was moved onto the short hood. And you got the correct front end bell. The class lights are still there. Need to get a new horn to put right behind the bell. And then just give it big old fat spark arresters. Which unfortunately are smaller than Lego heads, or else that would have been a really easy thing to do. Slap 2 Lego heads on top. probably 3D model and get my friend to resin print me them. I'm working on a few other 3D models right now. I've got a plow all made up for my model of Sumter Valley number 720. So that's still getting in the process of getting the paint matched to it. It's a very odd, very expensive paint they used on the locomotive. It's a 1 part red to 4 parts orange, and so it's a custom mixture for the engine, but trying to replicate that in model form is kind of hard to do with acrylic paints. But that project's been coming along. Hopefully it'll be done here in the next few weeks. Been scratch building another model of a Sumter Valley engine. This one's 110, which is our little maintenance away critter. I finished its flat car the other day. So just gotta finish 3D modeling that and then print it out. Probably just print a rough draft for it and take it to the show. But two Sumter Valley coaches done. They've done a few other flat car, freight cars. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Kinda acting up. I'm gonna get me a model probably at the show of either an SD60 or an SD40 for Union Pacific. So those would look nice. I'm trying to find some SD40s with the Z stripe. Still trying to configure what train station I should use. This one here is from Germany, so it doesn't quite fit my northern Idaho feel. Welcome to the stream. Haven't been doing much with it, so mostly finding an excuse to actually play with trains and keep myself awake. I don't have to go to school though, so that's a good part of being graduated. I got a nice 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. job, which is basically like going to school, but I get paid. Let's put this train away. Run a different one. on some Milwaukee Road. Gotta give it one of these roundhouse couplers. It's basically a mix between a horn hook and a Katy. So it's compatible with both types of couplers. Let me get this engine going here. Oh, Grand Trunk derailed. I don't know what it hit, but that's nice. They say it's compatible and then doesn't hook up to this one from the 40s, so whatever. Milwaukee Road Pacific. Oh, front truck derailed. Got it uncoupled. Got lots of the flaws of the horn hooks with the benefits of a Katy. It's derailed again. There must be a switch that's misaligned. Yep, alright. Misaligned switch. I don't think this 21 pin decoder in the Grand Trunk's working too well. It's pretty warm. Probably need to buy some more 21 pin, well, some more DCC decoders. Get some of my other equipment working well. Just need to do scenery, need to fix a bunch of stuff. I still have probably like 30 trains to fix for Boise Junction trains. All locomotives. They're cheaper Bachmann and, well, Bachmann, Tyco, and Lifelike ones, so they're not that high of a priority. Yeah, we got 15 or 30 more minutes. The map. I'm not sure what that map is. Just like not familiar with what you're talking about there. And Grand Trunk just slowed to a halt. Not sure what it's calling. Although it's DCC decoder is very warm. So, yeah, I think it just doesn't like this style decoder. So, gotta get a new 21 pin if I want it to work. Work. It's DCC. Well, DC, not DCC. Let's see, what DCC fellers can I run? Tight. Still tight. Weird. This one had a fried speaker in it, so we got it for cheap. A cat kind of ones. Hey. There's Cat. A mess. That's all that is right there. I think I know the engine will end the stream off with. We'll end with those guys. Bullet trains. Alright. Well, bump my thing here. I see that. Yeah, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Rounders. That's the joy of this little tripod is I can pick it up and put it wherever I want. Put you right here. I know they're not off the works, but fun building I got. Good wood as well. Probably nothing too fancy. I do like how that scene turned out. The pretty ass bend. Well, you lost one of your cars. Good job. Not that many tracks. Only if you put a straight line right here, you get 13 tracks long or wide. We have the beautiful ES&D. The YouTube-friendly version is the East Salida in Denver, but yeah. Damage first, it's safety last. We've got two of them. Along with a custom painted model of 346. Doesn't look too bad. It's got the Ridgeway spark arrestor. It's a little brass Aristocraft engine that was originally lettered for the Colorado and Southern, but all the decaling was ripped off, and so I repainted it. And little brass engine I got for pretty dirt cheap. It was only like 20-30 bucks, which is honestly impressive. And then I just gave it all new All new decals. We even found the right C19 designation underneath the cab there. Painted it up for how it looks today at the Colorado Railroad Museum. That one golden. Cause a short circuit. Oh no. Train cars on the road now. So experimenting with all sorts of different little building structures. I do like this one. It's quite neat. They had a short circuit moment. See how well this wants to run today. Typically they can't even pull their own weight. Well, this one just gets a headlight. Nothing else. Well, something happened to it. That's unfortunate. Let's see if this one does any better. That one goes. I don't think I could get it to pull a car with it, but might. Let's test it. It doesn't like it too much. See if it can. It's pulling it, just barely. We got American High-Speed Rail. Fortunately, these things don't have the best grip on the rail, which really leads to their downfall. I almost bought a pair of Santa Fe painted ones. Now all I got are 4 of these Amtrex. They never seem to get running properly. It's an Amtrak bullet train, though. Not in the best of shape. It's an old Model Power. Would give it a coach, but I don't think it can pull it. The traction tires are completely shot. They don't got any traction to them. Yeah. It's supposed to be a model of the Shinkansens. Last time this thing ran, so let's see what's wrong with this other Shinkansen. Headlight. No responses from it. Somehow no response from the motor. Motor turns just fine. That's strange. Well, that's a project for another day. This one's always been a project. Over the last 6 months or so. These Amtrak units. I got them and they didn't run, so. The fact that I at least got this one here running is pretty good. And this one probably just needs a whole new set of wheels to it. It's got 0 traction, so it can barely pull this second car on it, but I got 6 more cars sitting down there, 2 full train sets. But there's the other Amtrak. I didn't get that tab put in properly, but no. Train show's coming up. I'll be, I guess, to end this stream here in a few minutes, but this weekend I'll be up at volunteering once again on the Sumter Valley Railroad, and we'll be training a new brakeman as well as being a car host. We're doing long runs with our diesel electric 720. That engine came up from the Panama Canal, so used to haul bananas before we acquired it. It's the only operational GE 50-ton out there, narrow gauge. So we'll be doing that next weekend, and then this weekend, and then next weekend's the train show, and so I'll go there, set up, and then come back the next 2 days and take it all back down again. Yeah. First annual train show. Well, Southwest Idaho Train Show. Hopefully it'll be fun to see a few of you there. Already met a few of our... It's always fun when I run into some subscribers. Ran into two of them up in Sumter last weekend that we ran. So I'll end the stream.